Hey guys, here's a ceiling fan I've been hunting for a while. A 36-inch leading edge. Obviously, these are famous as Dayton's, and the 56-inch and or 48-inch ones were famous throughout Home Depot and Toys R Us. And they also made these 36-inch ones, which I really had no idea about until I started collecting. And I stumbled across one or two videos of them. They don't seem to be incredibly common. And, yeah, I've never seen one in person, like I said, so this was a pretty cool thing to find. So let's start it up. So it's on the Banville control. I've adjusted the speed trim so the fans are a little faster now because this was stalling out on low. So these are famous for being seized up, or the bigger ones anyway. They're famous for seizing up because of, oh boy, I'm trying to remember. The bearings inside, I think it was like, it uses like a rubber seal around the bearing or something like that. And over time in use, that cheap rubber disintegrates and then catches up in the bearing, and then the fan locks up. Take that with a grain of salt because I can't exactly remember the explanation why. And then you'll see these with yellowed canopies because the canopies are both plastic. And the motor sometimes will turn yellow over time after it's been locked up. Because, of course, the motor itself is burning itself out. So low is a little quick on it, but it's all right. It gives a good breeze. Oh, yeah, and these were advertised for spot cooling, apparently. So you probably won't see these too often just because of their advertising. All right, so let's do the infamous quarter turn. Fan runs nearly silently. Even on this Varispeed, the motor is rather quiet. Sitting in my computer chair right now so I can get a nice good view of it. And it's almost perfectly balanced. It has an ever so slight wobble. You can barely see it on camera. All right, do another quarter turn. There we go, about a quarter, that's medium. There's a few leaves on the floor in here that it's blowing around. It's that time of year. I'm getting a great breeze from this fan, even on medium. For all my 36-inch fans, or industrials, this one's definitely one of the best ones. Now this is more powerful than that View fan. Maybe not. I'd have to try them out together. Another quarter turn. Now you can really hear the motor pick up. Yeah, this motor is strong. This fan gets up to speed no problem, even with its hefty steel blades. And we're gonna cut to high. Well, I'll stand up for it. Normally on my display, I reserve this spot for 56-inch fans, but I want to try to have two 36 inches here. This, and as well as the baby gold there. Yeah, this is a powerful breeze from underneath it. From a distance away, not so much. You can feel the air moving on the floor at least, so it does spread the air. I guess the comparable thing to it would be the Caribbean Breeze back there. That has a slightly stronger direct breeze though, and it spreads the air a little better. So it's not the best, but I would give it the second best. And we'll do spin down here. This shouldn't take too long. So yeah, like I said, I haven't seen these in person at all. I've only seen the 56-inch ones at every other Home Depot I've been to. And I've seen 48-inch ones at a Toys R Us that was around me before that went out of business. When it went out of business, it turned into a Subaru dealership. I tried asking about the fans, but by the time I was able to get there, they said they already removed them. So yeah, I couldn't save them. Which is a shame because they were immaculate. They never used these fans. One was tangled with a balloon, as it always is with a Toys R Us. But yeah, they were all in great shape. This one was new in box, by the way. Yeah, I saw this online and I knew I had to scoop it up. Especially after the discounted price. I would guess this came from like a liquidation of supplies or something like that. Based on how cheap it was, because these fans go for way too much money. I really like the design of this. When I was seeing the pictures, I thought the proportions looked awkward. Now that I see it in person, the whole fan looks chunky and weird. But it kind of blends nicely. The whole design blends nicely together, so yeah. It always confused me. These fans always confuse me because they looked identical to Emerson's. Well, to me, anyway. I always had trouble telling them apart. I understand now, but you get the idea. All right. And now here's 0 to high. It really starts to pick up right about here. Yeah, it's quite a potent little fan. I was very impressed with it based on what I hear about these. I didn't think it would be this strong. But yeah, I'm very impressed with it and I love it. It was definitely a nice surprise and a very welcome addition to my collection. So yeah, I'll demonstrate it with the gold line in my next display video, which will be coming soon. As you can see, I have a couple empty spots in the collection right now, so I'll be adding a few more fans. And so yeah, you guys can look forward to that in the future. But anyways, thanks for watching.